Good morning and welcome to another edition of my Facebook Live video. I'm so glad you've joined me today because I just think this is the cutest darn set. And for that reason, I'm actually going to be doing a second card with it. But I do that, as you know. So here's the card we'll be making. It has a Smoky Slate card base and Whisper White. You know, I think I pretty well use that in every card. I wonder if I would ever make a card without. Oh, good morning, Sonia. I hope it's warmer there than it is here. We are warming up, actually. I heard that we may actually get up to, like, I don't know, I think it was 3 or 5 degrees. And rain? In other words, to clean up the mess that's already here, we're going to have a bigger mess. That happens. Anyway, so here's the card. And I'm excited because I think it's super cute. Now, I actually got this idea. It's not the same card, but I got this idea from an American demonstrator named Rhonda Wade. And if you haven't seen her cards and work that she does lots of really pretty things as well. And anyway, like I said, she's from the US. So these are her colors, and just it's a different card though. So let's get started, shall we? All right. Now I do want to mention that for this, I did go ahead in advance and use the I think it was the first, second, third, the fourth of the rectangle. Oh, I said it wrong. No, I didn't. Rectangle stitched framelits. They're in the occasions catalog, and I say this every video. I think I've used this in I don't know how many cards already for my videos. That I'm so glad that Stampin' Up made these, because I've been waiting for them forever, which is a huge exaggeration. Alrighty, so here's our card base, and at the end of the video I will go back in, and in the comments or the description part at the top, I'll put in the dimensions of everything, so you don't need to worry about that right now. So everything's cut out and ready to go. This is where I'm going to be stamping the cupcake, my sentiment, an extra one in case I goof up, and our little backgrounds and such. So because it's photopolymer, I do want to put something cushy behind it. What else? Oh, how about we get the colors out? So Smoky Slate and Grapefruit Grove. I like Grapefruit Grove a lot. Oh, you're getting the cold weather. Oh my goodness. Oh, good morning, Sarah. Oh, yeah, I think you're gonna like this. I do. Okay, so first things first, let's start with the base. Now, as you can see, this is one of the older style of stamp pads, but it's perfectly fine, not worn out. Well, I've never worn one out ever, so that's kind of silly to say. And just a matter of re-inking. So we don't toss things, we re-ink them, and that makes sense, doesn't it? Alrighty. So if you notice with this card, let's get that lined up a little bit better so you can see. I've actually made a space between the cupcake bottom and the top. And that's what I'm going to do here as well. So I'm going to, once again, aim for the center. About there. You know, I find everything to be approximate, because otherwise I think you spend too much time being way too serious. Alright, set that aside again. Okay, I'm going to need that again, so I'm not closing it so we won't freak out. So this is one of the newer pads, and I still don't have my re-inker. You know how I always say when you get the ink pad, get the re-inker right away? Well, someone should listen to herself. And, well, that would be me. Listen to yourself, Sandy, because you know that, see, now if you notice, I'm going all over the pad, because if you can see this, I think you can see how much lighter it is in this area. That's because I squished it, used it a bunch in the last couple days, and just kind of squished the ink out to the edges. So I do want to make sure that I'm well covered, not well covered, I don't want to get covered in ink. Okay, so this is basically how I did this. I took the top, this is my sentiment layer, which is about 1 inch wide, and I just took it and went, yeah, right about there. just hold it down for a second. No biggie. Ta-da! I like the ta-da part. Alrighty. Now, before I put that away, let's just set this one aside. I did, believe it or not, was it this week? Yeah, it was this week, but not on camera. I actually put the wrong color. I almost put a darker one into the lighter ink pad. This is the little heart, and I think it looks perfect right about there. Right about there. And again, we're going to keep this out because I want the sentiment as well. Alright, so I chose Sweet Wishes, and I do like Smoky Slate. I have to say, my favorite gray is the gray granite, but this just needed something a little bit darker. Okay, and just kind of aiming for the center and leaning over, hoping not to get my head in the camera space. There. Do you not just love that font? Well, I should say, do you love that font? Because I just think it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay. No ink yet. Woohoo! Alrighty. Bringing out my favorite punch again. It really is. Okay, everything dry? Yes. So first things first, because this is about an inch, it fits perfectly into this slot. Now what I did yesterday, my hands are so dry from winter. I'll show you if it gets stuck. Oh, I can just show you what I had to do to get it out. Come on, you get in there. There. Alright. Okay, when I worked, I had these rubber fingers, and that's how I got the piece out yesterday. Super dry fingers don't really lend themselves well to getting paper out of the punch. All right, so those are the little pieces. We don't need those. All right, assembly time. Alrighty, so this is the Gingham Gala paper. What was I going to use? I think. No, I'm still going with the. Oh, you know what? I could do them different. Let me just check. Let me think with my little brain. Yeah, you know what? Let's change it up a bit. I'm going to use the little pattern, the smaller of the two, behind the cupcake, because you can't really see very much of it anyway. And then the bigger pattern will be behind, the little strip behind. Good. Alrighty. Oh no, I did not. Yes, I did. I can't believe I did that. You know, you're supposed to actually put the glue back here. There I am, just very dutifully. Do. Okay. I wonder if that will show. You know what? Not the way we do this, but there is a solution for every problem. Okay, so we're going with the big pattern behind because I can't believe I just glued up the wrong part. Okay, so really, when you do this, glue up the piece that's going on top, not the piece behind. It'll be so much easier for you. Alrighty. So, since I used the big pattern, I'm going to stick with that. And this one I really do want to glue here. This is what happens when I get talking. It's like, do, forget what I'm doing. Do. Alrighty. And you know how I like to line these up when it's a straight piece, because so often I get them a little crooked. Take my paper, put it on its side, put the paper down, side to side, and don't press down all the way because you still have a little wiggle time. There we go. Perfectamundo. Yeah, I did say that. Now I want to actually glue this piece. I know, and you're thinking, why isn't she popping that up? You know, like I usually do? Because the sentiment's getting popped up, that's why. Alrighty. Our little cupcake with the empty spot. Now, I'm not trying to center this, by the way. Top and bottom. I am trying to center it, you know. So it's even. Always have to look sideways. There we go. I hope you like it so far. And then get our dimensionals out. I'm just going to use the big ones because they're handy. Stay there. I have to say that, yeah, my hands are really cold. As much as I don't want the mess of the rain with the snow that's on the ground, I'm okay with that. Just, we'll get it cleaned up. It's true, we haven't cleaned it up completely. Definitely from the plow, because I'm on a school route and they came by twice, so we didn't have much choice. Had to fix it up, or had to clean it up. See, I just got a little ink blob right there. which I will work on. All right, so let's do the inside before we get too far ahead of ourselves. I would like this one, says sprinkled with love. And with this, I'm going to use the gray granite again. And, yep, I think I'm going to go, nope, yep, no, yep, nope, yep, no. No, you know what? I think I'm going to aim for the center this time. I was going to put it down here, but I changed my mind. That's our prerogative, right? To change our minds. And then, if we're saying sprinkled with love, you want the sprinkles, right? Sprinkles are the best part. But what do you think? Like, I love these colors together. I think they are so pretty. And fun. They're fun colors. Alrighty. I'm looking at this thinking, now what can I do to fix that front where I have that little... See, I can see it. Maybe you can't. But I can see it. And that matters to me. So you can see the card comes together really quickly. And as you know, whenever I'm card making, I've got everything ready to go. Like a little light on the adhesive right there. I like to have everything ready and then just boom, put it together. Especially when I'm making multiples, and especially when I'm prepping for classes. Alrighty, now you can see I used a bigger border than. 1 second, it's crooked. There we go. There we go, that's better. Because I really wanted the gray to show. Instead of going with the 1/8, I have a 1/4 of an inch. We're almost done. Now, a couple things. Let's bring out the Wink of Stella, because you absolutely have to put Wink of Stella on this. Now, let me think. I think I'll put it on the frosting this time. My other card, my sample card that I showed you at the beginning, I put it on the heart here. But I think the frosting could use a little bit. So with Wink of Stella, you don't really, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to highlight parts of it. And a little bit more, a little bit more. We're feeling generous today, so let's Wink of Stella the heart as well. Beauty. Alrighty. And these little sequins. And because my hands are cold, this is where your take your pick tool comes in handy. Seriously, because if you could see how cold my hands are, thankfully that doesn't show up. I wonder if I could put one right there and just cover it. I know you can't see it, I can, so it bugs me that little bit. So, hey, come back, you. It's perfect for picking up things. And you know how we always do triangles, and I always like to make wonky triangles. These little guys are in the occasions as well, by the way. There, a wonky triangle. 3s, 5s, there, don't need that, don't need that. There's the card. And I do want to bring in another color to show you an alternative. Because quite frankly, I couldn't find my Smoky Slate paper yesterday. I thought, oh no, I am out of paper. I didn't want that to happen. Okay, so here it is with, Blackberry Bliss and Daffodil Delight. So it just, you can see how this one is just so mellow, and this one's like, hello, happy birthday. So this is one where I put the Sprinkled with Love down here, and I did not use the Gingham Gala paper inside. So little alternative there. So what do you think? Do you have a preference? Like, do you like the Granite Gray, or do you like the Blackberry Bliss? I mean, if you like both, that's okay too. But do you have a preference would be my question. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. I just, you know what, when you're looking at the set in the Sale-a-bration, it's you look at it and go, yeah, it looks okay, but then you have to sit there and say, oh, what can I do with this? And there's so many samples on Pinterest and such. All right, that it's pretty easy to find things that we like. All right, so 2 different colors, and then here we go. This is the card from Tuesday. So you can see I like checked paper. I like buffalo check. I like gingham, and I'm so glad that Stampin' Up has this. Anyway, so for sharing my video, On next Tuesday, I'll be doing a draw, and that will be for these 2 cards. So some lucky person who shares, or feel free to place an order. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I thought I'm going to bring it back in for you. I know there's a lag, so you probably, Sarah, you probably said that a bit ago, and I'm like, oh yeah. It's really bright. You know what else looks really nice with this is Night of Navy. And what was the other one that I was, trying to go like opposites? Well, I have always loved Melon Mambo, but Poppy Parade, could you just imagine that just popping off the page? Wee-haw. All right, so anyway, so yeah, share my video. You have till Monday night, and on Tuesday morning, I will make a draw of the names, and I will show that person's, or announce on Tuesday who wins that. Now, the other thing I want to say is, effective Tuesday, I'm going to do 1 video a week. I'll make the cards that I'm going to make for the week in that 1 video. I'll still try to keep it as short as I can, like hopefully within a half an hour or less. In the meantime, in case you're missing, you're missing me on Fridays, and you might be, you can always keep in touch. I'm on Facebook, on Lolly and Sand here, Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and the videos, provided they upload on my phone, because sometimes my phone doesn't work and I don't have a video to put on YouTube. I do put as many as I can on YouTube. And the other thing is via my newsletter. So to keep in touch even better, when you sign up for my newsletter, I will be including a card that I've probably not shown on a video, and it will have all the instructions on how to make it. So that's one little way that we can keep in touch together. So if you want to get my newsletter, then just let me know. Send me a private message. Just let me know. And that is all I have for you today. I've got some cleanup shoveling to do. Bad us. But you know what? When it's minus 27 or in our Celsius and plus a wind chill, you really don't feel like shoveling. You shovel the end of the driveway, you can get out, and then you work on the rest when it gets warmer. Somebody should invest in snow pants. That would be me. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend. And happy January's over, by the way. Very happy. I hope you are too. If you've had, it's winter. What can I say? Winter's winter. Anyway, I will see you on Tuesday again. And again, have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.